Nation, what's going on? This is the Loyal BBN Fan Show. It's game day, guys. It's time to go out here and get this win over Alabama at home today. This is something that we definitely got to do. This is not going to be very long. I just got something on my heart that I really felt that I just wanted to just share. Maybe this is relevant to this team. Maybe it's not. More so than maybe it was in years past. But nonetheless, this is something that's really been on my heart a lot. So for those that don't know, I work at another country's international airport, and here in Kuwait, I work at the airport. And as I sat at my desk and I watched the runway, things I look at planes from all over the world. You know, planes, countries I've never even heard of before is coming in and landing and taking off and everything. It's just planes that I had that I've never ever heard of before. So I should have did this in the beginning. Cannot hear. I probably so I hope you guys can hear me because I definitely didn't have it right before. But um, hope people can hear, man. This is bad. This ruins everything. But anyway, I'm hoping people can hear me or whatever. But I watch planes all day long. I watch planes all day long. Take off, come, and it's certain things. Okay, good. Hey, thank you. It's certain things that I see or that I think about when I see these planes, right? And I see these planes, big planes, small planes. It is what it is. But one thing, something that really comes to mind is this: is there's a lot of people on these planes that's taking off and coming in. Even when I come in the country, I see some of these planes offload people, and you wonder how do they get all these people on a plane? So here's my mindset is these planes are carrying hundreds of people, each one of them. All these people on these planes got different destinations on the plane. Like I'm going here, you're going here. We're just on the same plane. So it doesn't really matter. Let me just get this flight. So with this Kentucky team, one thing, and like I said, this right here might not even apply to our Kentucky team this year more so than it has in the past. But it's just something that kind of that really really made me think a lot. And here's the thing: like for our Kentucky team, in order for us to get where we want to be at, it's just things that just have to happen. It's mindsets that just has to happen. So excuse my graphics. I'm not a graphic guy. I don't have anybody that can do my graphics and make it look all beautiful and everything. So my apologies for that. For me, for our Kentucky Cats to be go where they want to go at, it's three things that I think that they have to have. And this is it right here. So once again, excuse my graphics. I'm not a graphic guy. Anybody out there who does graphics want to help me out, kudos to you. Thank you. I'll take the help. But this is it right here. So we all have to be on the same plane. Like when we get on the plane, whether it's in the locker room getting ready to go on the floor, whether we're going on the road, like we all got to be on the same plane. Like this is the University of Kentucky plane flying to wherever they're going to. Second of all, we all have to have the same mindset. Like our mindsets have to be. It can't be like we're just at an international airport. Everybody just jump on a plane and people just go their own way. It can't be that. Like we have to be on the same mindset of each other. And then the third thing is we all have to be headed for the same destination. What's that destination? Every time we get on that plane, our destination is to go wherever we're going at to get a W. And that's the mindset that we have to continue. And this is for the coaches. This is for the players. This is for everyone who gets on that Kentucky plane and says, we represent the University of Kentucky. We're getting ready to go play basketball. You know what I'm saying? So for us to be effective, we have to be on the same plane. We have to have the same mindset, and we have to be ready to go to the same destination. And If we don't have that, then we're no good. That means we got to be locked in on defense. That means we got to be locked in on defense. We got to be communicating. We got to be talking. All this kind of stuff. We can't just go out on the floor and just take bad shots just because I want to get a shot up. Like, this is much bigger. This is so much bigger than just let me get my shot up. If we're not on the same mindset, like, look, I want to get mine. Let me take a three, and I shouldn't take a three. Let me just go and just dribble the ball inside traffic when I got somebody that I can kick the ball out to. We're all trying to get to the same place. We're all trying to get to the W of the ball game. We all trying to get to March Madness. We all trying to get to number 9. Like, if you have any other agenda except this, if your agenda is let me get paid, if your agenda is let me get my NIL deal, then you're not on the same plane. You don't have to rank the same mindset, and you're not headed for the same destination. That's what we have to do for Kentucky. This is something that we have to play. This is the mindset that we have to have every single ball game for us to be effective. We can't take a night off. Even when we're at home, we still got to go. We still got to go into the same locker room. We still got to have the same mindset, and our destination is going out here on the court and playing a complete 40-minute ball game. If our guys don't have this, if our coaches don't have this, then they need to stay home or they need to stay in the locker room. They don't need to come out. Like, we're at a pivotal moment in Kentucky basketball right now. Like, us losing to LSU just hurt us bad. It really did. So this win against Alabama, if we don't come out all locked in, we're gonna lose to Alabama today. We just are. We gotta do things different, and we gotta do things better. And it starts on the court today. It does. And it can't just be let's go out and have a terrific game against Alabama and then fall off the next ball game. This has got to be consistent every single ball game. We got to have the same mindset, to get on the same plane and head it to the same destination. And if any of those are not with you, if any of those is not what you're trying to do, then you can't be with us. Just because you're with us doesn't mean you're really with us. And we got to have everybody locked in, starting with the coach. Let's just call it what it is. The coach has got to be locked in today. Like, he's got to be ready. He's got to be ready to coach his butt off today, period. Like, Nate Oates is going to come out here and he's going to coach his butt off today. You think Nate Oates want to come to Kentucky after a LSU coach just beat Kentucky, found a way to beat us? You think Nate Oates want to come to Kentucky and lose the ball game against John Calipari? No, he doesn't. Cal's got to come out today, and Cal's got to have his A game on. Whatever good luck coach you got to wear, John Calipari, you put it on and you wear it. You got to be locked in the same way that the players need to be locked in. If we're going to hold the players accountable, then we need to hold Coach John Calipari accountable. You got to come out there ready to go, Coach, and you got to be ready to call the necessary plays. You got to be able to call timeouts. If we got to foul somebody. Don't everything. Let's just come out today. The pressure's on. The pressure is on. Kentucky needs to beat Alabama today, period. Hands down. No exceptions to the rule, man. We don't come out today and get this W. It's hurting. Like, it's really hurting us for real. We just gotta come out and we gotta play the ball that we know we can play. Other than that, like what are we doing? Stop playing around with this, and let's get this W today. That's gonna come out and be timid. Alabama's not gonna come out and be timid. They're not gonna come out and be timid. They're gonna come out to smack us in the face as fast and hard as they can. Now it's up to us to poke our chest out as the Kentucky Wildcats and stand up and play the way that we know we're supposed to be playing. Stop being so freaking inconsistent. Do your job. Get on the same mindset. Step on the same plane and head for the same destination. That's how you go out there. That's how you win your ball game right there. You came to Kentucky for a reason. It's bigger than just getting the NIL deal. It's different than just getting to the next level. You come to Kentucky for a reason. Get your mindset in the ball game, man. Get your mindset right while you're here. We have 5 games left in the season, and here we are at this situation in the season. Unacceptable. Unacceptable, period. And we got to start today to rebuild on that. We do. I get it. I'm hurting. We got to tip in and lost to LSU. It should never came to that. It should never came to that. We cannot let that happen today. We cannot let Alabama just get out and just do what they want to do. We got to be aggressive. We got to poke our chest out, and we got to tip off and go at it. Otherwise, please, just don't come out on the floor and play today. If Cal can only find 5 people 20 minutes today, then do it. The best of the best needs to play today. Cal, you get paid a lot of money. Make that call, big fella. For real. Make it. We just got to go out and we got to get this W, because if we don't, it's just not good, man. It's just not good whatsoever. Hey, usually I wouldn't put swearing up on the screen, but let me see if I can put this up right here. You better beat Alabama. I think a lot of fans are feeling just like this. Heck, I'm not even going to tell you. People are already feeling this way. They don't even have to wait and see to see if Kentucky wins this ball game. They're already feeling like this. Like our fans. Look, we are doing all we can to support our Wildcats because we love our Wildcats and we love the name on the front of the jersey more than most fan bases do. That's just how it goes. More than most of the fan bases do. We love our fans. I mean, we love our team, but we're ready for our team to be consistent. After that LSU loss, you know what I heard a lot? This team is just so inconsistent. Like you just don't know what team. You just don't know what team. You don't know what team you actually going to get from night in to night out. Can we just get a team that we saw like Auburn? Get a team that look, we're not going out here to lose the ball game. We're going out here to win the ball game. And if you know anything about sports, you know there's a totally difference. If you're just going out there so you don't lose the ball game, then guess what? The chances are you might lose this ball game. But if you go out to win the ball game, then you're gonna go out and you're gonna be aggressive from the tip off. That's it. We're gonna take it to you. We seen the blueprint at Auburn. We seen how when our guys lock in. For that Auburn game, everybody was on the same plane, everybody was on the same mindset, and everybody was headed to the same destination, and that was to beat Auburn. Now I hope everybody's on the same mindset, the same plane, and headed to the same destination of beating Alabama tonight. Because if they do, then we're good. But we got to keep rolling. We still got 5 games. That was a setback for LSU. That was a setback. We got to make up some ground today, and we can do that. We can do that by beating Alabama. It's just really that simple. There's no other way to look at it. We just got to beat Alabama today, and whatever it takes to beat Alabama today, even if it requires for a tip-in, we can't. The buzzer can't go off in that ball game today, and the final score with Alabama on top of Kentucky. You do that, I'm glad I'm over here so I don't feel the effects of what's going to happen over there, because it ain't going to be good. Because it already ain't good. It really ain't. That's it right there. Yep. Cal needs to keep the players on the floor that is playing hot. It's just, look, I don't know who wrote this. I don't have a name for it. I appreciate it, Facebook user. I don't have a name for it. But I think all of us who don't make $9 million a year can say the same thing that fan just said. If they're hot, then you got to leave them on the floor, Cal. Until they ask for a break, until they tap their head and say, Coach, get me out. Let me get a break. You keep them on the floor. Don't mess up that chemistry. Don't, don't do it, Cal. Just play the guys that are hot. Play the guys who's giving you the best opportunity to win this ball game. You do that, we'll be okay. And if our guys can go out and play the way that we know that they can play, then okay. So that was Chris Casey. I appreciate it also. Thank you. Hey guys, if you guys don't know, I know a few of you guys do, but I do a text line as well too. I guess I should have probably threw up the number or whatever. I do a text line. You can text me at 270-220-0994. Let me know your thoughts about Kentucky. Once again, that number is 270 220-0994, and let me know your thoughts as well. But yeah, Kentucky's got to get this win today because this win is crucial. Period. This win is crucial. We got to make it happen. And anything other than a win today, like we don't even care if it's a blowout or not. We just want to win at home. You cannot lose another game at home. I mean, that's another thing too. Like protect home court at all costs. Protect home court. You want to go on the road and lose a road game? You know what? We're gonna be angry because we know we should have won a ball game. We know we should have won it. But by all means, you protect home court. It's your floor. Like it's your floor. If you don't want teams celebrating on your floor, beat them. It's not really that hard. You won't win the ball game at home. Don't let people stomp on your floor and celebrate. That's a miserable thing. It is. So win the ball game and then we'll be okay. I think they will be loud today. I think Rupp Arena crowd will be loud today. Like I said, the fans, while they're upset, they're still going to show up and they're still going to be loud. And I hope that helps the fans. I mean, I hope that helps the players enormously. Like, let's be loud. Like, let's set that tradition here at Rupp Arena is that our crowd can take over a ball game and can disrupt the other team, along with what we got out there on the floor too as well. You take those two combinations as well. Why come Rupp Arena can't be that can't be that loud? Why come Rupp Arena can't disrupt the other team? They can. Cats go out there and play like you want to be out there, and I feel the fans would do exactly what they came to do. It cheer on their Wildcats. It's not many people who's willing to give up their Alabama tickets when they come to town, them being number one in SEC, the players they have, to come out here and get upset by the Wildcats, which sounds bad, like it does. Like we upset Alabama. Wow, that don't even feel natural. That's like going to Alabama in football and Alabama beating Kentucky and says, "Oh, Alabama upset Kentucky." That doesn't even sound right. That doesn't even make any sense whatsoever. Let's just win the ball game. If we win the ball game, we good. Okay, one game at a ball time. We got a 5-game season. Game 1 starts tonight. Can we get that win? We really do. I haven't heard if I just want to win. That's it. I don't know if that's you, Chris. I don't know, but I just want to win too. Like that's all I want. Just win. A tip in, 3-point at the buzzer, whatever. It doesn't really matter. I just want to win. I used to be upset when we lost it and sad that Kentucky has got to this situation. Yep. I think a lot of people out there are just sad that Kentucky basketball is where we at right now. And it's a sad situation. It is because we look back and we never really thought that we would be talking or that Kentucky would be a laughing stock of college basketball to a degree like they are now. And it just is. And until we find a way to fix it, it's going to continue to be like this and it's going to continue to get worse. It really is. So I'm looking excited for the ball game today. Let me ask you guys before I get off. What's your predictions for the ball game today? What's the score? What do you guys have? I got Kentucky 84-70. I got them 84-77 with Reeves MVP. 84-77 Kentucky. We're going to win the ball game. We got to. We got to play some defense, but let's get the win. So if we give up 74 points and still win the ball game, 77 points, and still win the ball game, I take it all day long. It is what it is. 87-83 in a high scoring affair. That's about what I got. Yep, for real. I think it's going to be really interesting. So Brian Cripple asked, is Mitchell playing? I haven't seen anything about Mitchell. I hope he's playing. I really do. But another thing, are we a much faster team without Mitchell on the floor, or does Mitchell do Mitchell do a good job with getting up and down the floor with those with the guards? Can he run the floor very 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 good too as well? shorten this lineup to 7 and 8 and roll with it here on out. We might have to. I mean, David, that's exactly what I mean. This is exactly what this is all about right now. It's about finding the guys that's going to give you the best opportunity to win the ball game. He's still in a lot of pain. Last thing I heard, I don't think he will play today. Wow. Wow. Okay. So someone said about Mitchell. Um, someone said he's still in a lot of pain. Last thing I heard, I don't think he will play today. Well, we got to go on without him. We need him, and he brings something to the floor that we can use. But if he ain't here, nothing we can do but except get it, pick ourselves up and just keep going. That's it. Got to fill in trade play. I hope so. There's another BB and MJ was on my show the other night. Thank you, thank you so much for joining me on that show. I really enjoyed it very much. Your inputs and your thoughts was excellent, outstanding. I always like having conversations with you. You definitely will be on again very soon with me as well too. But let's see. Yes, David, I agree. I just like we did in the beginning of the season. Yeah, he is still in a lot of pain. I got a feeling. So, we got to just see what happens. We got to see if we're going to come out today hot. I hope Justin Edwards is ready to play today. This is the kind of game. Look, these are the kind of games that we look forward to playing. This is an up and down the floor court. Those guys like to get out and run. They like to shoot the three. They like to run. We like to run. Let's just see who can be the bigger man today. Let's just see who wants it the most. Let's see which one of those. Let's see which teams have the same on the same plane with the same mindset, headed to the same destination. Let's see which one of those teams is actually for that as well, because that's big. We just got to just take care of business for real. So let's go catch. Let's get this win. I'm being positive. Thank you, brother, for having. Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. So I'll be back after the post game tonight. The post game today comes. The game comes on tonight for me at 12 midnight. So I'll probably go take me a little nap and get up. We're on a 4-day weekend for Kuwaiti Liberation Weekend. So that means I will be right here in front of the computer right after the ball game. I look forward to you guys joining me. If you're on Twitter, please look me up at Big Mike 2014-23 or on YouTube at the Loyal BBN Fan Show. Thank you guys for all the support. Let's go. Let's get this win. And, let's just see what we can do. 5-game series now. That's what we in. We got to win 5 games, man. Let's go. We might not win them all, but we got to win more than we lose in this next 5 ball games, because none of these games are just absolutely winnable ball games. We got to go take it. If we want it, we got to go take it. Like, I want to beat Alabama, so go take it. I want to beat Arkansas at home. Well, beat them. I want to beat Vandy at home. Well, beat them. I want to beat Mississippi at home, Mississippi State at home. Beat them. I want to go to Tennessee and win. It starts today, though. Your mindset is all on Alabama at home in Rupp Arena today. Let's go get this W and let's make things happen for sure. So go catch. You've been watching the Loyal BBN Fan Show. I'm your host, Michael, and thank you guys, and I salute all you guys for your support. Appreciate it.